Namaste all of you. My name is Dr. Ritu Singh Rajput, Faculty of Agriculture and Veterinary Science. Today's our topic is bacterial disease and enteric disease. Bacterial disease including any type of illness caused by bacteria. Bacteria is a type of microorganism which are tiny forms of the life that can only be seen with the microorganism. Other type of microorganism including virus, fungi and some parasites. Million of bacteria normally live on the skin, in the intestines and on the genitala. The vast of majority of bacteria do not cause disease any. Harmful bacteria that causes bacterial infection and disease are called pathogenic bacteria. Bacterial disease occur when the pathogenic bacteria get into the body and begin to reproduce and the crowd are healthy bacteria or grow in tissues that are normally sterile. Harmful bacteria may also emit toxic and damage to the body, like E. coli and Salmonella cause food poisoning. Neisseria causes the sexual transmitted disease like gonorrhea. Staphylococcus aureus causes a variety of infection in the body, including boils and wound infection, toxic shock syndromes, pneumonia, and the food poisoning. Bacterial diseases are contagious and can result in many serious and life threatening complications such as a blood poisoning, bacterium, kidney failure, toxic shock syndrome. Seek prompt care if suspect that you can have a bacterial disease. It will seek a immediate care. Symptoms are bacterial symptoms are bloody urine, painful frequent urination, diarrhea, flu-like symptoms, irritability, nausea, vomiting, pain such as a joint, ear, abdominal pain, stiff neck, weakness. In infant, the sign has pulling of the soft spot of the top of the body, difficulty with the feeding, excessive crying, serious symptom that might indicate the life-threatening condition, which is confused, deep wet chest cough that produce yellow, green, and brownish flame, difficulty breathing. Causes are bacteria disease are caused by the harmful bacteria, which is the pathogenic bacteria. The vast majority of bacteria do not cause disease, and many bacteria are actually helpful and even necessary for good health. Bacteria disease occur when the pathogenic bacteria get into the area of body that is normally sterile, such as the bladder. On when they crowd out the helping bacteria is the place such as the intestine, vagina, or a mouth. Less common bacteria infections can occur when the healthy bacteria multiply undergroundly. Various way pathogenic bacteria can enter the body. Pathogenic bacteria can enter the body through a variety of means: contamination of bites, cuts, rashes, eating contaminated food, getting bitten by infected insects, having inhaling contaminated airborne droplets, nose, lungs, uh, sharing needle of the taunting and the drug usage, touching infecting fishes, body fluids, and the risk factor is having a infection like different kind of immune disease like HIV, AIDS, and having a chronic disease, malnutrition. That is all about the bacterial disease. There and some kind of treatment we can take for this for bacterial disease, which is some antibiotics which are using in this like penicillins, tetracyclines, cephalosporin, and treatment for this bacterial infection, which is good nutrition, hospitalization, intensive care, some cases increased food fluid and rest. So this is all about bacterial disease and the enteric disease, which is like diarrhea disease along with the typhoid and the paratyphoid fever are among the leading cause of health death among children worldwide. But the introducing of clean water and sanitation infrastructure has drastically reduced the burden of some erratic pathogens in the United States and the other development countries. Researcher on the entering disease is the department of epidemiology of microbial disease include the describing the transmission dynamic and impact of vaccination against rotavirus in the United States, developing countries, developing mathematical and statistical model of the estimate the burden of typhoid fever and the predict the impact and the cost effectiveness of typhoid conjugated vaccine strategies across law and the middle income countries, understanding the predominant routes of transmission and control option of the chlorella and epidemic past and the present. So this is all about the bacterial disease and entering disease. Thank you.